Hello everyone, welcome and thank you for watching our final project. Our team consists of two members, Leili and Valya. In introduction, we want to talk about ICC. I mean, what is ICC or ICC is. And so, ICC refers to the ability to understand cultures, including your own, and use this understanding to communicate with other cultures successfully. In intercultural communicative competence, Byram's model shows us attitudes, knowledge, skills, and critical culture awareness. For example, attitudes it's like openness about other cultures and beliefs about one's own. Knowledge of social groups and their products and practices in one's own and one's country and of the general processes of social and individual interaction. Skills, for example, of interpreting and relating, it's the ability to interpret a document or event from another culture, to explain it or relate it to documents from one's own. The next skills of discovery and interaction. It's the ability to acquire new knowledge of a culture and a cultural practices, and the ability to operate knowledge, attitudes, and skills under the real-time communication and interaction. And the last is critical culture awareness or political education. It's the ability to evaluate critical and on basis of criteria practices and products in one's own or in other culture and countries.
Now we will talk about ELT in teaching intercultural competence. Foreign language education is, by definition, intercultural. Bringing a foreign language to the classroom means connecting learners to a world that is culturally different from their own. It's argued that in order to effectively and appropriately communicate English among countries, people should gain intercultural communicative competence. Terrify the integration of intercultural elements of countries into the English language education. In order for learners to gain effective and sourceful communication is necessary. CLIL is an approach where students learn a subject and second language at the same time. CLIL can be work for students for any age, all the way from primary level to university and beyond, so long as the course, content and language aims are decided with the student's needs in mind. There is no limit as to who can benefit from the teaching approach. However, it most commonly found in primary and secondary school contexts. Why are the main benefits of CLIL? Many teachers see CLIL as a more natural way to learn a language. When a subject is taught in the language, there is a concrete reason to learn both at the same time, and as students have a real context to learn the language, and they are often more motivated to do so, as they can only get the most of the content if they understand the language around it. CLIL also promoted a deeper level of assimilation, as students are repeatedly exposed to similar language and language functions, and they need to produce the recall information in their second language. Furthermore, it says the advantage that multiple subjects can be taught in English, so that student exposure to the language is increased, meaning their language acquires 4 elements: content, progressing in knowledge, skills and understanding related to specific elements of defined curriculum. Communication. Using language to learn whilst learning to use language. Cognition. Developing things skills which link concept formation, understanding, and language. And culture. Exposure to alternative perspectives and shared understandings which deepen awareness of otherness and self. PBL, Project-Based Learning. It means the student work on a project over extended period of time, from a week up to a semester, that engages them solving a real-world problem or answering complex questions. They demonstrate their knowledge and skills by creating a public product or presentation for a real audience. As a result, students develop deep content knowledge as well as critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication skills. PBL unleashes a contagious creative energy among students and teachers.
Our critical incident is interesting date. Our incident is a story about Aidos, the student who was in Germany by exchange program. He, with his friend, was at the restaurant and they had confusing situation. And we are confident that this incident will teach people understand other cultures. And in our language objectives, students will learn vocabulary and grammar topics. Students will able to make dialogue based on given situation, and also students can compare behavior rules in public places. The main one is ICC objectives. Of course, it's knowledge, skills, attitudes, and culture awareness. We talked about it in the beginning of this video. Teaching guidelines helps encourage students to learn, provide prompt feedback, encourage collaboration between students. And of course, in these ICC guidelines, you should or teachers should teach English in context of culture because language is a part of culture. And our course book, we had prepared ELT course materials for model. And for our lesson, this book consists of tasks related with our incident and grammar topics. We made rubrics for peer evaluation. Please, if you have any ideas or comments, go to the description and find the link of Google form in description and write your comments. Thank you. We hope our project was useful for you. Good luck.